Hey guys, Dylan X Arsenal here, showing you my battle from the Nugget Bridge tournament yesterday. That was February 20th. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I actually have a little throat bug. This was my battle against Andrew Hovis, the dark side. This was the fourth round of the tournament. Um, yeah, so I'll go ahead and start it. So he led Gengar Thundurus. Pretty good lead actually against my Politoed Cresselia. I felt like he had the better lead matchup here, maybe. I just wanted to set up the rain, that's why I bought Politoed out. And I thought Cresselia would do good against his team, so I kept Ludicolo in the back. Swapped in Ludicolo to a potential Thunderbolt, thought he would handle it better. He goes for the taunt on Cresselia, pretty typical, which I usually predict the taunt, so I always go offensive if I see a taunt there. Take the Thunderbolt decently well, get off the Icy Wind, slowing down both of them, dealing some decent damage to Thundurus. Of course, getting the speed drop. So turn 2, he withdraws Thundurus. He sends in the Scizor, expecting the Ice Beam. And he was right. I was actually going to Scald, thinking he might switch, but I thought it'd be better just to, like, Ice Beam, just in case. Gets a Sludge Bomb off, KOs Ludicolo, of course. And here I went for the Psychic on Gengar. Super effective, already taunted, didn't want to go for another Icy Wind, gets the KO on Gengar. So right here I had a choice. I could bring Politoed back out, which I do, or I could have brought in Kangaskhan out right now. Wanted to bring Politoed out to see if I could get the KO with the Scald, but I actually get the burn here. Pretty good luck if you ask me. Thundurus goes for the Thunderbolt, gonna KO Politoed, of course. He goes, or I went for the Icy Wind. Of course, Thundurus avoids, which was kind of important, not super important, kind of important. Get the speed drop on the Scizor and a little bit of damage off. He gets off the Bug Bite. Burnt, he actually won't KO me. If he wasn't burnt, he had a good chance of OHKOing me there. Considering he's Life Orb and I'm not defensive whatsoever. Rocky Helmet, Life Orb damage. So now I go into Kangaskhan, and he brings in his Kangaskhan. And this is where things get pretty interesting. Because I know that most Kangaskhan's are going to outspeed my Kangaskhan, because I'm adamant, a lot of people run Jolly. So I go ahead and just protect an Icy Wind here to try and drop the speed of both Thundurus and Kangaskhan. And get a little bit of damage off on Kangaskhan. Knowing that, there's something coming my Kangaskhan's way, and not a lot of Kangaskhan's run Protect. So he goes Thunderbolt and Low Kick into Kangaskhan, actually. So this is a really good play by me. Getting the damage off on both of them, getting the speed drop on both of them. And typically, like I said, Kangaskhan's don't run Protect, so I knew I could Low Kick into his Kangaskhan and get the KO. But, as it turns out, his Kangaskhan lives on, like, somewhere between 1 and 10, because he's actually running 252 HP Kangaskhan, which I did the calc, and I have, at full HP, about an 18.5% chance to OHKO of a 252 HP Kangaskhan. So after the Icy Wind, it was actually about a 50-50. The crit there didn't matter. He was going to OHKO me. And this is where I actually misplay a little bit. The rain stopping was perfect, and I know I'm faster than both of them. He goes for the Sucker Punch, of course. So I just get the Moonlight off. The light screen last turn was in prediction of just having to deal with Thundurus, which obviously I have to deal with both now. And he goes for the Thunderbolt, and that's not going to do very much thanks to the light screen. And same play, Sucker Punch, Moonlight, light screen, Thunderbolt. I just wanted to get as much HP up and try and stall out some of the Sucker Punches. Now, this next turn, I actually potentially could have Icy Winded and survived the Sucker Punch, because he would have only got one hit off due to Rocky Helmet. So the Sucker Punch would have done about 40% and the Thunderbolt about 20-25%. So I maybe could have killed both of them there. I go for the light screen to try and preserve some Moonlight PP and just stall out the sucker punches. And then right here, he gets the para on the T-Bolt. It was bound to happen. It's a 10% chance, but he was getting T-Bolt after T-Bolt off. Light screen goes away. He goes for the Thunderbolt. He's already faster now. And the return to finish the game off. But it was pretty good. Well played by Andrew Hovis. That Kangaskhan max HP definitely threw me off. Yeah, but overall, it was a good game and a learning experience for me. So shout out to Andrew. Probably gonna do some practice battles with him. So, yep, good stuff.